F1 visa experience. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you prepare yourself for the interview?
So firstly, for the preparation part, I like there were three pillars. Like I was guided into pillars and not in terms of questions. So the main way or the different thing that I did was not preparing in terms of question what they can ask. Instead, what I realized was there are three things they want to clear out. First thing, you are academically prepared. So you are prepared for this program and like you are very well prepared for the whole experience. That's one thing. Second thing is, what's the funding part? Like, is it covered and the whole funding thing you have got it covered? And the third part is you want to come back to India and you are not going there to stay. So those were the three pillars. So I
Mm,
prepared myself in a way that okay, I have a good answer for all these three and I can explain it properly and it's like a good like an authentic answer that comes across. So for the academic preparedness part, I didn't have to prepare a lot because many people told me that if you have gotten into a good university, then that's already covered. I actually realized it as well. They didn't ask too much on it. For the funding part, I had a clear answer, like the loan part, the house valuation as well. Like my friends and family have support as well. So all that part. For the third part, I had cleared out like, okay, I will not just instead of saying a fake answer that okay, I'm just going there to study and then immediately come back. I had a good authentic answer of I have a family business back in India, so I want to go there, I want to learn, or I want to work there for a couple of years and understand how companies work there and then come back with the exposure. So I had prepared an authentic answer for all these three pillars and not focused on the questions, and that helped me in the interview as well.
okay, right. Okay, how long
Mhm.
did you wait for a visa appointment slot?
A lot. So I don't remember the time, but yeah, again, it was a hectic process. So I was checking every single day. I would say 1 month or 1.5 month. And also I applied to all the universities in round one. So I had I-20 very early on. So I
Mm,
was waiting for the visa slots to open for a very long time.
okay. Okay, which
Yeah.
consulate did you attend your interview?
Yeah. I went to the Mumbai embassy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what
Mm.
time was your visa interview and how early did you reach the embassy?
So I don't remember the exact time, but I remember that it was around 9 or 10, so early in the morning.
Mm,
But there was one thing. So I went there half an hour or 45 minutes early.
mm,
I reached there very early, and
mm,
this was the thing. I mean, it's not very strict about the timing. So even if you have a slot at let's say 10:30 and you
mm.
reach there at 10 a.m., they would let you go in. Like they will see that if there's anyone who is already late or something, then they will give the person the priority first. But if all of the people have gotten inside, then they will give you the chance. So it's not very strict in terms of timing. I reached there early and I got the chance to join the line.
Okay, okay. Are there any security checks at the embassy?
Yes, many. So there are like three stages. So first part is you stand in the outside, like if there's the whole embassy gate, then there's a long line which is like on the footpath on the road, and there as well. Once you are about to reach the embassy, not even inside the embassy, just about to reach the embassy, there's like they will check your passport and I guess just the passport and I-20. So they'll just look at it and then let you go in. So that was the first check. Then once you enter inside the embassy, there's another check. Once you are about to reach the interview area, like there's another third place where it's like a closed auditorium kind of thing. And when you are about to reach there as well, they check that okay, are you prepared with the all the documents in your hand?
Okay, what documents did they ask for at the security?
So yeah, they wanted passport, DS 160, or I don't remember the number, but yeah, DS 160, and your I-20. These three documents were they wanted you to pick it outside and not keep inside the file and like keep it handily available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the questions the visa officer asked and what was your reply?
Yeah. So I didn't like they didn't the person didn't ask me many questions. There were only two or three questions. Uh, as far as I remember, there were only three questions, and the first two questions were like a formality kind of thing. So, what's your plan? Like, why did you pick this course? And it was like they didn't want me to explain it a lot. I answered it like I was answering it, and they were like, okay, that's fine. So they didn't want to hear a lot about it. The only actual or real question was like, what's the funding part? Like, how are you planning to cover the funding? So that was the only question asked. I answered it in a way that, okay, I already have a loan sanction, and I do have a document proof, and it's on the I-20 as well. Also, I have like family support and my dad's support. So if anything goes wrong, we can get it covered. So that was my answer for the main part. But other than that, they didn't ask too many questions.
Okay. What documents did you carry? And the visa officer asked any documents from you?
No, they didn't ask me for any documents. And also, as far as I remember, I was observing the whole auditorium. There was not a single person who was asked to show the any of the documents. Like there were
Mm.
many people who were asked so many questions. So like there were interviews where people were asked for like straight 10 minutes or 15 minutes back to back questions, but not they were not told to show the documents. It's either they pass you, like approve you the visa, or deny you, but they won't look into the documents. So that was one observation. For the documents, I carried almost everything like that you can ideally think of, like the main documents which are like passport, DS, I-20, then Xerox copies of it readily available, then like property documents, loan documents, gold documents, so anything you can show in funding aspect. My resumes, so that's like the academic preparedness, like if I were to show about internship or something like that. um, yeah, I think that was the only part that I like. Basically, the funding, all the documents that are required to show your funding or your like funding, how you are backed, and other part which is like resume and all professional things.
Okay. Right. Okay. How much
Mhm.
funding did you show for the interview?
It was all of like so. I was required to show 85,000 as I mentioned. There was this balance
Okay,
statement for this.
that's the I-20 amount, right? 85,000
Yeah,
is your I.
yeah. And you use the same document for the visa embassy as well. So for that document, I had shown instead of $85,000, I had shown around 90,000 or 91,000. So I used the same document for the visa as well.
Mhm. Okay.
Mhm.
People used to say we have to show 1.5 times of our I-20 amount.
No,
Okay.
that's not true. And also, the person who is asking you the question will only check your I-20 form. Like, oh, I forgot to mention that they will definitely ask for your passport and I-20, not other documents, but they'll definitely look at it. So in the I-20, your amount will be mentioned that this person has shown this much amount. So in that amount, if it's above your tuition and living expense, you are good to go. Like even if it's like $500 above it, that's okay, that's completely okay.
Okay. Right. Right.
Mhm.
Okay. What outfit did you wear on that particular day?
Uh, it was like business for I did wear a business attire, but I observed many people were in shorts and casual clothing, so I don't think that affected anything at all. But I was in business casual clothes. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. How many days did it take for your passport to be returned after your visa interview?
I don't remember this exactly, but I would say maybe a month. So I'm not very sure about it, so I would not quote a day on this.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Uh, any suggestion for upcoming F1 applicants on
Uh,
visa?
Yeah, the best thing that has helped me, I would advise on that only. See this in terms of the pillars that I told you. That's the main thing you can, think of. Like just break it down into three pillars, whether you're preparing for documentation, whether you're preparing for the interview, and then see you have enough documents to back it up. And also you have a good story. Like you don't even need to prepare it, because if you are right now, if you're coming to the US, you are not coming to stay or something like that, because the situation here is very hard. So you are either getting into a good university and then coming, or you have a good plan already in your mind. So ideally be authentic with your story and just be prepared that, okay, I have to prove these three things to the person. They are trying to evaluate this. How can I prove it? Maybe practice it with your friend or something if you are very nervous about it, but nothing more than that.
Okay. Okay.